once again, we got a banger of a video for you to check out, and looks like we're going to be joining Columbus PD as they are in pursuit of a suspect. This suspect is a black male. I go by the name of Timothy, and he's a suspect involved in several crimes, including the shooting of an elderly lady in Columbus, Ohio. And so the 911 call come in through the 911 dispatcher, and she's dispatched officers with a bolo out to that area to be out on the lookout for a particular vehicle. And the vehicle was a late model GMC vehicle sitting on some very high rims, sort of a SUV that's been tricked out. And so we're going to be joining these officers as they are headed to the scene, and they meet the vehicle going in opposite directions. Then they proceed to turn around and view pursuit. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and afterwards I will come back and give you my commentary. And we're joining Columbus PD, Columbus, Ohio, in pursuit of a suspect, shooting suspect, in this, it's like a GMC SUV. Gonna be driven by a black male.
Southbound again, just passing Weber. S96 is 19052 2. If we get somebody on 7 to get some spikes on Cleveland.
Phone call came through.
Who shot her in the arm?
Eastbound Kenmore. The driver's a skinny male black, all black, like a construction vest, coming up the builder. Traffic's tighter, speeds up 40s.
was dealing with a darn maniac. It's only a matter of time before they stop this idiot and bring him to justice. Yep, taking off again.
Slam 71, 952, number 1 again. He's losing control. The only time was just going to Dewey Elementary now.
'Cause hits just keep on coming. Six cop cars after this idiot. We got him boxed in again. Looks like he's giving up. Well, nope. Taking off again. Boom! Wow! Boom! Shakalaka!
Get to cover! Get to cover! Hang on! Get to cover!
So that officer's hand is shaky. That's because of the adrenaline and fear. I don't think for 1 minute that these pursuits do not affect these officers. They was humans before they became officers. So anytime you are involved in a situation like this high tense pursuit, it takes a toll on these officers as well.
Get out! Get the f*** out! Get out! Right now. Stick your hands out. Stick your hands out from under the airbag. Airbag. Huh? You got eyes on? Yep, eyes on. You not can move! You not can move! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Sit him out. Roll over! Roll over! Get on your stomach! Let's go. I pulled it out. Hey.
Give me my face. Give me my face. Put the hands up for me. Hey, hey, little bitch. Hey, what's your name? Hey, little bitch. What's your name? What's your name?
Put him down. Put him on his.
What's your name?
Put him down. Put him on his.
No.
Get a good search when you guys get out.
Shut up. I'll kill you right now. I'll kill you right now.
No, you won't.
I'll kill you right now. I'll kill you right
Did you get with Zone 1? See if they can send a sergeant to the 43 seat. Both the sergeants and Zone 6 are tied up on this pursuit right now.
Stop.
And once again, I'd like to welcome you all back to another episode of Patrol and Performance. And I'm your host, John Shaft. And as we just witnessed in this video, Columbus PD, we see a bolo on this vehicle, which is driven by a black male. Suspect was involved in a shooting of an elderly female and several other crimes as well. And as you notice in the video, as the officers approached the scene, this individual vehicle was traveling in the opposite direction. Columbus PD officers then proceeded to turn around on this vehicle and give chase. And as you can see, this guy led Columbus PD on a really wild and crazy pursuit. Even at times, he's even taunting the officers. He was saying, "Here I am, come get me if you can." And so this individual did that a couple of times, so several times. He was taunting these officers, driving through the mall parking lot at a high rate of speed, and he really didn't give a damn whether he hurt injured a innocent individual as he speeds through these parking lots of these shopping centers. So this individual obviously was seemed like something was off in his head, mind gone bad or something, for him to carry on this in this manner. I do believe that the vehicle that he was driving in was also a stolen vehicle. But these officers from Columbus PD and a couple of other agencies as well, I counted as many as 6 Columbus PD officers or police cruisers in pursuit of this individual. And like I was saying, he kept going through the mall, shopping center parking lots at a high rate of speed. So it's on by the grace of God that no innocent bystander was injured or even ran over and killed the way this clown was driving. Columbus PD, they had the guy cornered 3 to 4 times, and the reason why they couldn't do a pit maneuver on this vehicle is because the PD policies was against conducting a pit maneuver on a high-end vehicle such as this SUV. This SUV was actually, it was already a high-end vehicle. In other words, it's set real high. And so you have more of a chance of a rollover by conducting a TBI on these vehicles. And they only do that is if the situation called for the individual murdered somebody or the individual was involved in some kind of shooting. So clearly this individual in this video fit that narrative simply because he shot an elderly lady. And so once they got to that last parking lot in the scene, they conducted a pit maneuver on this vehicle. And as you see, it flipped over. It flipped over, and then they was able to retrieve the suspect by taking out the windows on this vehicle. And other than that, they probably would have been still chasing this clown as he taunted these officers as though he was saying, hey, I'm super bad and you can't get me and you can't do anything to me. But he's going to have his day in court, and I'm happy to see that these officers brought this clown to justice without the shedding of innocent blood. That's like I always say, these pursuits are very dangerous, not only for the fleeing suspect, but the motoring public and the officers involved. Even though these officers are well trained, that does not guarantee that they would not be hurt in the line of duty, whether it be in a high-speed pursuit or trying to apprehend a suspect or in a shootout. We have police officers that are injured and loses their lives every day in this country. And so shout out to Columbus PD for a job well done. And as you can see, it's probably looked like half of that shift officers showed up at the scene simply because of the chaos this guy was causing. And so shout out to them for keeping the Columbus community safe and catching the bad guys and getting the bad guy off the street. And so once again, that's going to do it for this video. We thank you for rocking with us and tuning in to each and every episode. And we ask you that you will continue to support the channel simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you will know when we are doing a upload. And so once again, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in and watching me and listening to me blabber. If you think this is easy, you come do it. Sometimes when I do these videos, it flows naturally, and then sometimes I stumble with it. I had to fight it every way or every word that come up out of my mouth. I had to fight. It's not easy making these videos and making these YouTube channels, and I try to do mine naturally, and that is things that comes from my heart and from my mind instead of writing something down and reading off of it. It makes it more authentic when you're able to do a video and you do a commentary and you do it naturally from your heart without reading a script. And so once again, hey, I thank you guys for tuning in and watching each and every video. Believe me, it is greatly appreciated. And we will end this video off here, and we'll see you in the next video.